We are going to go ahead and get going here because it's a couple minutes past 6. So I just want to say good evening to everyone and welcome to our live Sisel Web Event. We are so excited to have this platform, which is allowing us to reach more people in more locations in order to share our passion about the incredible products Sisel has and about our amazing business opportunity. I want to thank each one of you for taking the time out of your quarantined evening to jump on and hear what we all have to say. Tonight, kind of the scheduled events tonight, we're going to kick off the call with a woman that I look up to and respect so much. I'm really thankful to share my Sisel journey and my life journey with her. It's my mom, Susan Sager. She's going to dive into the why Sisel part of the call. After that, we're so privileged to have Laura Bacchini on. She has been in direct sales for 40 years. 20 of those were focused on health and toxin-free living. She's the top leader in our company and has helped hundreds of people make anywhere from hundreds per month to retirement level income. She's been married to her husband Dom for 38 years and has 4 kids that all share in the business with her. Laura's going to share about our mission, and she's also going to jump into a few of our favorite products. After that, she's going to pass it on to Dominic. He's her son. He's going to talk about the fitness line as well as the business opportunity. He's also been in the industry for 19 years. He's one of the top leaders with Sisel, with over $1 million in monthly team sales volume and 6-figure earner for the last 4 years. I think that kind of covers the evening, and I'm going to pass the mouse and the presentation on to my mom. So if you click the lead arrow, it'll go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am so excited to see everybody. We probably are all excited to see somebody else's face right about now. And I was thinking that, Laura, you must have started this when you were like 5 years old then. You've had such experience. I can't believe it. So Sisel, to me, the whole name encapsulates what the company is about. And I never remember it unless I'm looking at it. But it's science, innovation, success, energy, and longevity. And it's interesting to me, too, that really the very philosophy of Sisel with its products is a lot of what my why is and why I joined Sisel. I really feel so confident in the Sisel safe promise, not just for the products, but for the packaging, that for me to be confident that the products go beyond just the word like natural or organic pasted to a package, but that really I can trust that there's no harmful toxins or heavy metals or harsh chemicals in the product. And I think for me too, that extends to my family and friends. With confidence, I can share that. And I'm also really excited about the financial piece because as a retired person, especially right now, I'm so grateful that I have a pension when I know so many others are hurting right now. But I love the opportunity it offers those in my position to also supplement your income that you already have. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Thank you, Mom. I'm going to pass the mouse on to Laura. Take it away from Mom. All right, Laura.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for being here. And you're right, Susan, it's great to see faces other than the same couple we see each day, Dom and Dominic. That's what I've been looking at. But we're having lots of fun, even though we're quarantined. But what a perfect opportunity for all of us that are with Sisel, because we're still working from home behind the scenes. And the Mile Mission is part of what made me look at the company and decide that I wanted to be part of all this. And it all began, this is what it looks like today, but it started over 30 years ago. This is before I tell you 30 years, this is our manufacturing plant. And this is over 300,000 square feet. And inside there is science labs that are high-end, top of the line, top science labs with 18 full-time scientists working along Tom Maurer Senior, Tom Maurer Junior, and Tom Maurer Junior, who are all scientists, and they research the research. So if you get the opportunity to go here, you'll be able to go into the building, see the science labs, see where the raw ingredients come into the building, and where they go through manufacturing to when they come out to a finished product to all of us. It's pretty important and pretty powerful when you see it for the first time. And for me, when I first heard about the Maurer mission, when I heard about the Maurers, see Tom Maurer there. There we go. That is a picture of Tom Maurer Sr. And over 3 decades ago, he realized what harmful chemicals were in products because he was working as an industrial chemist for another company, and he was creating products for degreaser, floor waxes, industrial strength cleaners, and things like that. And somebody came to him and said, would you be interested in doing a personal care product like shampoo? And he said, well, I'm not really sure. That's not what I planned on, but let me think on it. I'll let you know. And for the very first time that evening when he went home, he looked at his bottle of shampoo and was shocked, kind of a little bit of everything, and couldn't believe that he saw sodium lauryl sulfate, which was an ingredient that at the plant where he was working in the industrial plant had 55 grams of sodium lauryl sulfate, and his people had to follow safety data sheets. And on those safety data sheets, it said if this gets in contact with your skin, alarms would ring, and they would immediately have to take off their biohazard boots and hose off. That's how harmful it was. And here it was in his shampoo. How can that be? And that was what I heard him say that the first time. We were always doing the right things with the right food and trying to do all the right things, along the way. And 40 years in the industry is a long time. 20 years with health industry. But, listening to him talk for that very first time and hear him say that it's not what's in the products, it's what's not in them when it comes to Sisel. And so that's where it began for him, was he looked at all those harmful chemicals and said, this can't be. And what he found when he called his vendor the next day was they said that these companies are grandfathered. They don't have to follow today's standards. And they were companies that were formed in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And because they were formed before they started enforcing these rules with the FDA, they don't have to follow today's rules, which is kind of alarming. And that began my mission when I learned about the Maurer mission. And that was Tom's way when he discovered what was in all of his personal care products. He went on to look at shampoo, body wash, and all that. He said that he became aware of it at that point and decided that, yes, I'm going to do this. And he was making it for his own family, but then it went to friends, and then it went to more friends, and then it became business. And that was where the Maurer mission started. And then along the way, he works with his son. But just the building blocks of our company is something that also makes a lot of people look at what we are. Science first, 100% debt-free company, which makes them so solid in today's world right now. The Maurers have been debt-free since 1973, and you will always have toxin-free products. And so just because something says natural, organic, like Susan was saying, it's amazing that just because it says that doesn't mean it doesn't have harmful chemicals. So you have to be looking for free from harmful ingredients, no toxins, no chemicals, no heavy metals. So anything they get from Sisel has our Sisel Safe promise, and it's absolutely no potential harmful ingredients in the products or in the packaging, which is also extremely important. So that's where the Sisel became for me the mission. And we also had the opportunity to have products that make a difference, as well as have an opportunity that makes a difference. Science-based quality ingredients, a manufacturing facility, state-of-the-art science labs, and that gave us a perfect opportunity with amazing products. Excuse me. So we offer 4 different categories of products, and we have our fitness line, we have our health line, we have our Sisel Safe, and we have skincare and beauty, which gives us a wide variety of products for everybody. This one, for the longest time, this was our #1 selling product, Fucoiden, before AG came along. But this Fucoiden, Spectramax, and Eternity make up our what we call the triangle of life. We have immune and anti-inflammatory within our Fucoiden, and then we have antioxidants and super nutrients in our Spectramax, and then our Eternity, it's a youthful regeneration. So those are just the brief overview. And if you make this part of your foundation of routine, you can greatly enhance your life and your body in so many ways on cellular level. And it gives you lots of energy. And we have a little bit more details on each one. Fucoidan is a massive inflammatory from head to toe, inside and out. So basically anything that will start with some type of inflammation, virus or bacteria, that's with some type of inflammation. So fucoidan goes in there, and what it is, it's a lima maui seaweed, and helps. It's my favorite product, even though this isn't number one anymore. So I had arthritis in my hands and my feet, and for me this was the first thing that worked for me. Massive anti-inflammatory. It boosts your immune system and helps generate cellular signaling between all of your cells within your body, and helps youthful regeneration of all of those cells. And we have 8 molecules within the fucoidan, and we are able to utilize all of them. And I could go on and on about them, but tonight we're just doing a quick overview. So when we talk about the resveratrol in the eternity being something that helps reverse aging, we all have what they call the sirtuin gene. And all that is a gene that everybody has, and for whatever reason at the age 25 just goes dormant and goes to sleep. It's still there, but if you take enough resveratrol, it goes in and wakes it up. And the only thing that grows after age 25 is your ears and your nose. Nobody can explain that. But this just helps stimulate that sirtuin gene to wake up and do what it was supposed to do, and it slows down the aging process. Also protects you against any DNA damage, gives you an amazing amount of energy and boosts your metabolism. It helps with your circulation, helps with your heart, and it's just an incredible product. If anybody has any type of immune or autoimmune disorder, it's super helpful for that, and lots of great benefits to this. Spectromax, 74 trace minerals, 40 antioxidants, powered by organic fulvic acid. And why that's so important is that helps your cells take in what you're trying to give it. Oftentimes people will say, oh, I took this or that and I didn't get results, whether it's our product or others. Sometimes your body needs a little bit more, and that organic fulvic acid gets your cells ready to take in what you're trying to feed it. And this helps with over 2,000 critical biological functions. And what's inside this bottle is a super boost, super nutrient for your cells. It has 22 servings of fruits and vegetables in just 3/4 of an ounce. So it has the full broad spectrum of all the fruits and vegetables. Then we'll go on to HPAM, which stands for Anti-Glycation Extreme. And what's that doing is it's taking off glycation off your cells. And through the years, you have build up and build up and build up on your cells. It's kind of like a sugary residue type thing. And lipofusion is what it's called. And it blocks your cells from being able to do what they need to do. So this helps take off that glycation and helps your cells operate at optimal level. And what that does is, if you look at children, and sometimes people say, oh, they have so much energy bouncing off the walls, where do they get the energy? Their body's kicking out their own ATP in their own stem cells. This helps your body that isn't being able to do it anymore, once that glycation is cleaned off, to have that same electrical energy, and then your ATP is working and your cells are regenerated and gives you back your energy, amongst many other things. It helps with your skin, it helps with your hair, your nails, your internal organs, so many different things. So that's just like a brief overview on that one. And basically, aging is decay. So aging is not a disease. So if we could do the right things, and we can reverse the decay and reverse the degeneration, eat the right foods, take the right supplements, you can make a difference and reverse your aging. Slow down the aging, reverse the aging, make your own stem cells kick in and do what they're supposed to do. So I suggest get more information on that one. Body Shield right now, I think anybody you know should be on this product. It shields your cells, incredible support for cellular health, and Body Shield is what it stands for. It shields your cells. It keeps in the good and flushes out the bad, and it helps your body fight off any type of it super boosts your immune system so that your system can fight off things. Promote cellular protection, support, encourage detoxification, super support for your thyroid. Again, this one has organic fulvic acid. a difference with Sisel's products. You'll see we have synergistic blends of different things, and they're also bioavailable. So that's super important. It means your cells are able to take in what you're trying to give them. This, again, super good to your immune system, lots of antioxidants, same lemon that's in the fucoidan, but also some kelp added to it. So it's definitely a product right now that is what's massive support for your body, cellular cleansing, but it's that organic fulvic acid. Do some research on it and find out what it is. The fulvates are super scavengers. They go in there and help you fight off viruses. So that's a product that right now, today, with what's going on, I think everyone should be on Body Shield. That's just my thoughts. Sizzle Ripped, is that going to be Dominic?
Yes.
Ooh,
Dominic,
okay.
now.
As we start briefly.
Absolutely. I'm ready to roll.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. Great job. Awesome job, Susan and Becca. Thank you for kicking everything off. I think the one thing that I would like to say, I'm gonna talk about Ripped, and it's in a separate category from the rest of our products. So as far as everything else, what I would like to say, and the one thing I think, if you're here to evaluate us from a customer standpoint, because I understand that not everybody's interested in the business, the number one piece of information to consider, of course, all disclaimers included, not evaluated by the FDA and all that stuff. But the one thing really to keep in mind and consider is the Sisel ingredient integrity policy. And basically what that means, Tom Maurer, I'm not a super scientist, he is. Pharmaceutical companies are always looking to put out synthetic versions of natural products. Those are regulated. Natural products are not regulated. So when any research is done, the companies that use those research really are not under any type of obligation to use the ingredients at the tested level. Supplement companies can literally put a single drop in a 55-gallon drum and then claim all the benefits, although you'll see zero benefits. Maybe the study said that you need to drink 4 ounces and they give you a dropper full. So the one thing to consider with all of the Sisel products is not that Sisel has reinvented the wheel and come up with anything that isn't already out there. Tom goes and he reads the research, he reads the studies, he finds the science, and then he just uses the science at the levels that those ingredients were tested to be effective. So when we are talking about the products, we are talking about the ingredients in them, but we do use them at the tested levels. That's the one thing I would say. The products can't be beat. If you've heard something about a natural ingredient, Sisel gives you the quantities that you need to achieve those results. As far as the Sisel Ripped goes, I can actually make product claims about this. This product has over $20 million of research that's been put into it by the National Institute of Health. The doctor that received the funding through the National Institute of Health worked with geriatric patients, and his goal was not to create, you see the people on this front cover here pretty well in shape. They look like superhuman in shape. That wasn't his goal. His goal was to give the people that he worked with better quality of life. And I believe he said that the quality of your life can absolutely be attached to your muscle fibers, your muscle quality, because if you can't get around, then your quality of life is depleted. So his goal was to improve that for these people. And he found that with this very specific blend of amino acids, if someone was to just take it and do nothing, their body would get the ability to repair and regenerate by over 100%. They know this because they had people 65 years or older lay in bed for over 30 days at a time. And at the end of this 30 days, you would typically have muscle atrophy. You would have smaller muscles. This isn't true when they were on this specific blend of amino acids. They had a stronger, more dense muscle fiber on their body just laying there. So if you lay around and do nothing, or sit around and do nothing, increased muscle fiber on the body. If someone was to work out or just work hard at their job and they take it, after they're done performing the tasks, you'll have the ability to repair and regenerate at over 230%. And the other one was people that took it leading up to their surgery had between 600 and 800% repair and regeneration in the area of the surgery, faster recovery. So I think there's a few slides here that we will go over along with it. It's state-of-the-art way for you to grow and repair muscle. Like I said, there's over $20 million. When this slide was made, there were 24 human trials. There's actually over 30 human trials that have been completed that go along with this product. So we are in a very unique place here when we can actually make product claims versus, product claims versus ingredient claims, excuse me. This is absolutely an incredible product for us to have. I think there's some more support statistics on here. It talks about essential amino acids and what they can do for your body. Absolutely will help your routine. A lot of people that work out will be familiar with branch chain amino acids. Those are great for energy, but they're not great for muscle growth. The amino acids, the essential amino acids, will actually help your muscles get bigger and grow faster versus just have more energy to perform the task. 3 times greater anabolic response, 3 times greater recovery time, 3 times greater muscle growth, 3 times greater protein synthesis. So all of these things are documented, and they are specific to this product and the studies that they did on it. Very unique, excuse me, like I said, for us to have it. I think if you're watching this, whether you're trying to evaluate us from a customer standpoint or a potential business opportunity standpoint, I think the questions that we would like, or that I believe that everybody in their mind needs to have answered before they can proceed, would be why Sisel, why even this specific brand of marketing, and then also why even work with this specific team. So I think the ingredient integrity policy covers it pretty well with why Sisel from a product standpoint. The ingredients are in there at the tested levels. The products will work. They do what they're supposed to do. They support your body to perform those natural functions because the ingredients are in there at the tested level. We are part of the direct sales industry, the network marketing industry, the multi-level marketing industry. You can call it whatever you want. If you were to evaluate this from a business standpoint, I think that it's helpful to understand how this industry performs versus just the company. If Sisel had amazing products and that they paid pretty well, it wouldn't be an incredible necessarily business opportunity if it wasn't duplicatable and it wasn't part of this industry. So what this industry does each year in the United States is along the lines of $36 billion, billion with a B, $36 billion in annual sales. There's about 36 million people who purchase from a direct sales rep. They estimate that anywhere between 65 and 70% of all households in the United States have purchased products through a direct sales representative. So it is really a great industry, great opportunity, a great income potential. There's been over, in those $36 billion in sales, I believe the reps through these various companies make about $10 billion in commissions. Now, what this industry gives you the opportunity and the leverage to do is come in at a low cost. We're looking at this slide here with the Sisel System Starter Kit. It's a $25 kit. It's a $25 investment. Now, of course, we would recommend that you try products before you would sell them. Can't really get behind something that you haven't tried and feel passionate about, but it's $25 to start your business with Sisel. This industry gives you the opportunity to be potentially part of $36 billion in sales that are already being done, $10 billion in commissions that are already being paid, and it only costs $25 to start. And then we, of course, have options for kits, but nothing is mandatory. And what is the beauty behind this industry and the benefit of it is that it's already proven to be successful, both the industry and this specific company. People have come before me and they taught me things that I know. I'm 36. I've been in the industry for 17 years. I learned a lot from a lot of different people. And I've just been able to apply that to this system. Sisel is very effective at what they do. This is Tom's second company in the MLM industry. He did experience a point in his life where he got to sell his last company, and he was able to profit, him and his partner, his ex-wife, but they were married at the time, over $700 billion. They were doing over $1 billion in annual sales. They know how to run an efficient and effective, profitable multi-level marketing business from the corporate side. So again, that's why Sisel, because they do know how to run a business. And this Sisel System Starter Kit, it's basically the steps and the processes that you would do to build your business. The beauty behind a franchise is that they tell you exactly what to do. The beauty behind a network marketing business is that they tell you exactly what to do. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or come up with a product or create any branding or distribution. You don't have to warehouse or any of those things. You just follow the system. If I can click to the next slide here, there we go. So in the brochure, if I click too far, in that kit, the $25 kit, you will get, we'll click back here in a second, the Sisel System brochure, and it just goes through 12 steps on what you'd need to do to start your business and transition from not having a network marketing business to having an effective, growing, duplicatable business. When I started my MLM business with Sisel, I was working 40 to 60 hours a week. I was a full-time union electrician, and I was able to build this part-time on the side because of the duplicatable system that they had and because of the team of people that I worked with. None of my success, I would give credit to myself. It's all about the team, for sure. I wouldn't be able to have accomplished any of the stuff that I have accomplished without the team. So the brochure is awesome. In the comp plan, how do we get paid once we start going through those steps? I'll go through this pretty quickly. We do have 8 different ways that we're able to get paid. In the beginning, you would definitely be concerned with the fast start bonus. If you were to be John, excuse me, something popped up on my screen here. If you were to be John, anybody who you'd bring into the business, their first 30 days in the business for anything that they purchase, you would get 25% commission just for bringing them in the business. They're going to be, this is if they join as a distributor. They would be trying some product, hopefully sampling some product, getting serious about their business, and anything that they buy, you'll get a 25% commission because they're building their business and they're trying some product. So that's a great way for you to make money daily. And it also pays, once you have a team, and it showed the 21% being paid upwards. Once you have a team, the people on your team, you also get obviously piece of what they do as well. The majority of your money is going to be paid to you through this system right here, the direct commission. This is very simple, very basic. It's not attached to how much money you spend. It's not attached to how many people you recruit. It's attached to team volume. So as your team naturally grows and as your business naturally grows, the company doesn't make you do anything additional. We do have some, it goes up to $300 in personal sales requirements. You can use them or you can sell them. $300 is not a lot to have to do personal sales, but that's the highest that it would ever get. There's people that make over $30,000 a month with Sisel, and their requirement is still only to use or sell the $300. But the majority of your money will be made through this direct commission system. Everybody that you bring into your business, you will get 7% on, regardless of where they fall. Whether you bring them in personally or someone who you brought into the business brings them into the business, you're basically just creating a chain of stores that don't have a brick and mortar foundation. And we do have, like I said, the duplicatable, it's not a franchise, but duplicatable system like that. We do have many bonuses that the company gives us along the way just for doing our job and building the business as we are supposed to. The rank advancement bonus is really good. As we bump up, we're doing our job, we're gaining ranks, we're getting titles, we're feeling good, the team's growing, and the company gives you different bonuses along the way as you advance through the ranks, the highest one being a $40,000 bonus. The infinity bonus, as you grow and build your business, you're going to get the 7% on 7 levels. Typically, most pay structures in direct sales company will cut you off once it gets to a certain point. That is reserved for the company, and they use it to pay additional bonuses and stuff like that. We are not actually cut off with Sisel on where we're able to earn in the depth of our business. Once you establish yourself to be a 3-star master or above, you get an infinity bonus. It can be high as 3%, and as the bonus says, that's down to forever. So any business that happens anywhere in your organization, it could be domestic, it could be international, you would then get paid 3% for everything beyond that. We don't get too deep into all of this stuff because this is just an overview, but there are a lot of different ways that we're able to get paid through Sisel and through this comp plan. The master check match is very cool. Again, it's just a bonus for doing what you're supposed to be doing. If I have someone join the team and they make $1,000 paycheck, I don't take money from them, but on top of what they've earned, I would then get, because I brought this one in this example here, I would get a $100 check because they are on my Gen 1. And then anybody that they were to bring in the business, same thing. If they were to do 1,000, I would get 50, just as a bonus for helping my team grow and helping my team do the things that we're supposed to do in a network marketing business. The rank advancement bonus popping up again here. Like I said, the highest one is 40,000, but these are one-time bonuses that you achieve once you hit that rank. You have to hit it for a couple months in a row, but then once it kicks in, they pay out those bonuses. Now, these levels in the beginning are fairly easy to hit. Not super simple. It is a process that you have to go through, but you can see that these are some big time bonuses. You can buy a car with some of these bonuses. You are doing some incredible sales and incredible business at this point, but it is absolutely possible, and people are earning. I've actually had someone on my team earn all the way up to the 8-star bonus, which would be $20,000 one-time rank advancement. So that was a pretty cool check, and we were all very excited for her. Lifestyle auto bonus. This was originally just the auto bonus. You hit a rank, you deserve to be paid a little bit more, a little car bonus. Our team specifically, we work with all through the Midwest, started in Pennsylvania actually, but we work with a lot of Amish people. And Amish people don't drive vehicles. So they changed the paperwork, and it went from the auto bonus to the lifestyle bonus. A lot of the Amish that we work with use this as their buggy bonus. It's very cool, and it's a nice little bonus, again, for us to have. They don't have to do it. Just a little perks and fun stuff that we have. Of course, the foundation for every business is the customer base. If I can't teach you to create one successful location and earn money through retail profit, how can I be expected to teach you to have multiple locations, right? McDonald's I don't really eat at, but it's like the most popular franchise all around, and it's the first franchise. They weren't successful because they had a bunch of locations first. They were successful because they had one location that did business well. So I have to teach people how to do business well, and we have the opportunity through this to create good customers, a relationship with our customers. 25% every time they buy anything. They don't have to sign up as a customer that buys monthly. They do have to go into the back office there and enter their info if they want to get some of the perks and stuff like that. But anytime a customer buys anything, it could be they buy once, then they don't use all their product for 6 months, they buy it again, 20% retail commission to you. And as you can see here, same as the fast start bonus, there's 21% that's paid 7 levels up. So for everybody on your team that's in the same, they're out there retailing product, building their business, you get 3% commission when one of their customers purchases. So it's awesome. And because we have such a high quality of product, and they do work and they do what they're supposed to do, we've been able to build a considerable business because of our customer retention, not because of the quality of our sales pitch and presentation. It's all about the customers. So the retail commission is very cool, and the customers are a huge part of our business. Excuse me. The Wealth Builder system. So this is an optional kit. You can see here, $347 is the price, except for the AGE, which would be $369. These are optional kits. The only mandatory distributor pack that we have is $25. It gives you everything that you need to start your business. I have a Wealth Builder pack. I recommend to everybody that would join my team that they would buy a Wealth Builder pack. This is a way for you to earn considerable commissions down the road. Even when you first start, you're able to earn, for every one of these kits that you sell for the first 3, you earn $50. If they're all within the first 2 weeks of you joining the business, you earn $100 each. But as you sell more of the kits, you're able to earn upwards of $150 per kit, as well as people on your team would then be selling these kits, hopefully sampling them, using them, building up belief in the product and what they can do for themselves. they're optional kits, but they're awesome. They're a great way for you to sample all of the products, and they're a great way for you to make money long term from the distributor side. So that's really all I have as far as the comp plan and stuff like that. I was obviously happy to be here and happy to share. I love Sisel. I love the network marketing business. I wish that I could tell you that I started Sisel because I had this incredible product experience and it changed my life, but that's not the case. I started with direct sales when I was 17. It was 100% a lifestyle choice. I'm going to do this for the money as a potential way to have a career and build a life. And it didn't happen at 17, but it has happened for me in the last 8 years through Sisel. So I'm very grateful to be here. And because of Sisel, I was able to leave that job, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to kick it back over to Becca. Thank you for everybody for listening in tonight. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, awesome job, everybody. Thank you, Mom, Laura, and Dominic, for all your hard work and dedication to this event. I definitely couldn't do it alone, and you guys are all just really awesome. That wraps up the evening. I really encourage each one of you to reach out to the person that invited you to the call with any questions or interests that you may have. We are done, so I hope you guys all have a great evening. I'm actually gonna leave my camera on for a few, because if I lock out, it just really abruptly ends everything. So I'll let you guys all exit on your own. But thank you, and you guys are great.